Hey gang, what is going on? James here and welcome back to the show. So by now, everyone has pretty much seen the brand new trailer we got for Avengers Endgame. I don't think I've been this excited since I saw the trailer for the very first Avengers in 2012. This movie is going to be epic. So like I said, most of you have already seen the trailer by now, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time talking about every little scene in it, but I will talk about some of the major points that the trailer showed us. For starters, I loved the beginning. I loved the black and white flashbacks for some of the major characters. I love Tony Stark retelling his Iron Man origin story and how it feels like it's been so long since that happened in his message to Pepper Potts from space. I love the flashbacks of Steve Rogers showing his journey from this small, scrawny kid from Brooklyn to becoming a hero not only for America but for the world. And I love seeing Thor's flashback too, the vision of his father, hinting at that not only is Thor a hero, but he is also a king, and what that means to be a leader and a protector. And of course we get all the reminders from Avengers Infinity War, with everybody essentially turning to dust, and the effect that that has on the heroes now. And that is what this trailer is about. It is about where these characters are at this point. And I think this trailer is about not only where these characters are right now, but about their growth. Now the trailer does leave out one significant part, and that is Thanos. Thanos is nowhere to be found in this trailer, and when I sit back and think about it, it's actually ingenious. Because by now we all know who Thanos is. We don't need any reminders to who he is and what he did. This is a movie about the Avengers. This is a movie about going forward. This movie really is the theme of what the Avengers are, avenging. It's like what Black Widow says to Steve Rogers. We owe it to everybody who is unable to sit in this room right now. Now the trailer does have a lot of cool stuff in it that I do want to talk about real fast. I love seeing Hawkeye's journey in this. I love seeing the almost dark path that he is going on, losing his family and what that turns him into. I also love seeing the journey of Ant-Man in this, how he is going from this bumbling thief to pretty much a hero of the world and is the only one capable of helping them. To me, one of the coolest scenes was when Scott Lang walked by that telephone pole and saw all those missing poster signs. It reminded me of like post-apocalyptic movies whenever you see the survivor who has no idea what's going on and he sees all those missing person signs. That to me just shows you how dire the current situation is. And we do get a little bit of the trademark action movie parts in this trailer. We get Steve Rogers looking at the camera all serious. We get Ant-Man doing some awesome shrinking Ant-Man stuff, leaping off a pencil. We get Nebula running towards the camera in action. We see that Black Widow is hardcore training for her encounter with Thanos. And in one of my favorite scenes, I love seeing Rocket ride War Machine. That was pretty awesome. And then even at the end, you get a little quip with Thor and Captain Marvel, who does show up at the very end. Some tells me there's going to be some really good back and forth going on between those two. But to me, the best part of the trailer was at the very end when the Avengers were once again reunited and walking through the Avengers headquarters hangar to quite possibly the Quinjet in the new costumes. The costumes that we have been seeing pop up all over the place. And in that moment, you see everybody there. You see Captain America. You see Black Widow, Nebula. You see Rocket Raccoon, you see Ant-Man, Hawkeye, War Machine, and most importantly, you see Tony Stark in there as well. And to me, that is the key of this movie. At the end of the trailer too, you hear voiceovers from all the Avengers going, whatever it takes, whatever it takes. And then it finally lands on Tony Stark's face and he says, whatever it takes. Showing that the Avengers are in it together once again. This movie is about coming together. Coming together for the greater good, for taking on something that is bigger than yourself and what is important. And I love that scene where they're walking in their new suits because it kind of reminded me of The Right Stuff. The part where the astronauts are walking down the hallway getting ready to go on this heroic, very dangerous mission. They know that there is a chance for death, but they do it anyway because it's for the greater good of the human race. And that's what this movie is about. But there you go guys, there's my reaction to the Avengers Endgame trailer that just came out yesterday. Avengers Endgame comes out on April 26th. Be sure to comment below, let me know what you think of the trailer. Follow me on Twitter at James Walker Show, and down below hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you get all my videos when they come out. And as always, I will see you guys next time.